Hey guys, it's MeggieSims and welcome back to another video. Today's video, I am here with a tutorial on how to make a custom intro with your editor. This was requested by someone in my last video, which is a creative sim. The link will be to that video will be in the description box below and also in the little pop out. So I'm just going to tell you how I make my custom intros, and it's pretty easy. So first you go to your browser and search pixel animated background GIF, because this will give you your GIF, and you have to search background or you won't get the right thing. So just look for one that is nice and cute. It doesn't have to be cute, but I'm just going to use this one as example. So you just save the image wherever. Doesn't really matter where you save it, so let me just, and then pop it into my editor. I use Filmora. It doesn't really matter what editor you use, it doesn't make much of a difference. So you may think put it in here, but if you put it in here you can't rescale it. So what you have to do is you have to put it here. It doesn't really make much of a difference, except if you put it here you can rescale it to fit the screen, because this was not the right resolution. I may have made it a little bit too big, so I'm gonna just shrink it a little, and that's just basically how you do it. So now you've got your animation, so now it's full screen. So what you want to do is you want to go into either Photoshop or any where you can get text, because you will need text for this. And my text is here, and I also downloaded a bunch of custom intro items, and you can also get GIFs that are just like a little dog or Stitch for example, and you can just get these GIFs. But see, I have some text right here which I just made in Photoshop, and I just made the background transparent. But then what you do is you want to pop it here, so it will go on top of your background. Let me just make this a bit bigger, and then I want to make this like, well, normally it'll like cut out at the end, so it's easier to place two of them. So let's just make this 4 seconds long, and then we can just easily rescale this one if it'll let me rescale it. But you can just easily rescale this one because it normally like cuts out on at the bottom. So if you're going to do any GIFs, then you want to, instead of like extending the time that they're on for, just paste it again, because otherwise it'll cut off and like go black at the end and it'll look really weird. So we have this now, and this is 5 seconds long. And what I normally like to do with my text, I've still got my text selected. Yep, so what I like to do is I like to have it twisted one way like this. So it'll start off for about a second this way, and then, I know this is a lot of work, and then it'll go to, let me just put that on for another second. Let me just make sure it's accurate. So I'll place it for another second, but this time it'll flick the other way. So you'll have the illusion where it's going this way, then that way. And I just do that again for another like second or whatever. Let's just do it for that long. It doesn't really matter, because no one's going to really be paying attention, because they're going to think your intro is so cool that they won't even have time to pay attention to any of it. So I'm just going to put that like that, and then lastly put this like that, and that's fine. So I'm just to select that and twist it that way. You don't have to do this, but I think it just adds a better touch to it. So we'll just rewatch it right now, and as you can see, it'll just keep switching, and it looks really cool in my opinion. So you may want to go and search like pixel animated characters, and also make sure you search GIF on the end, because otherwise it won't give you a GIF. And you might want to search cute, so you don't get anything like that. But yeah, you can get a bunch of different things. You might want to try and get one with a transparent background like this one. This isn't really even a GIF, But if it was a GIF, then you get it. See, this one's a GIF, this one's cute, like a bunny, but I've got plenty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this dog one, and basically it just like barks, or I can go ahead and grab this dancing kawaii girl and she'll just dance. So then you just go ahead and place her here, and obviously you want to rescale her unless you want it to be like front and center. I normally like put them in the corner so they don't get in the way of anything, and then you just want to paste that again and again and again. And see how there's like a tiny gap before the actual clip ends? You want to just paste that again and clear it down, because otherwise it will turn black for a second and it'll look really awkward. But now you've just got to rescale it again to about here. Or you might want to put them over here or up there so they're not in the way or anything. But it doesn't really matter where you put them because it's your intro, so you put them wherever you want. So let's just watch this back now. So you see the text is moving and she's dancing and it's not going black at the end. And why not add, is this a running pug? Yeah, there's a running pug. Or you can add, like I do, because this one's super cute. For example, you can add this one, which is just a little dog, and you just make sure it's at like the point where it'll poke out, but it won't show too much. So let's just go down a bit and up a bit. So, but you need to go to the bottom so it'll pop out, and it's like super cute. Only like the last step is basically just getting some music. You can get this music, however, I use EpidemicSound or BenSound, so you can get the music however you like. There are like converters you can get for YouTube music. Lastly, you can just go ahead and like get some music from YouTube and like get a converter to convert it into a media file. But the only really like last step is just music. So I'm just gonna grab some music right here and just gonna go ahead and place it. And here's the final product. I hope this was pretty easy for you, because I think it was pretty easy. So you just go into like Photoshop or whatever just to get any text, or GIMP or paint.net to get your text. But yeah guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if this helped you. And I can't remember who commented that they wanted this tutorial, but I hope this helped you to create an amazing intro, and I will play it at the very end with the sound, because then you'll just want to export it whatever resolution, and that's about it. So if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more Sims videos and maybe more tutorials in the future if you guys would like to see it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.